everyone, my name is Skipinator, and this recording is right off the bat from my last video. The reason for this is I was looking through Steam, sorry, or the internet even, start there, just to see what this game was meant to be, because I couldn't remember downloading it. It pointed me to the Steam website, so I clicked on there, and there's an achievement that says you didn't click on the monitor. Now, whether that was an achievement for not clicking the monitor, or it's like a twist thing. So my point is, this video is more of me delving deeper into this game and finding other paths, I guess. So, what I'm gonna do, I think, from this point, I want to just delve into this, and we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna skip quite a lot. Here we go. So I'm gonna wait till the face gets here, and then I'm gonna click it and see. I can't remember if I was clicking outside of it or inside. I need a few hours passed. Yeah, blah blah blah. Waste of time. Right, the face is starting to come. I want to wait till it gets more into view, and I'm going to start clicking it. Believe in the net. Okay, beyond that evil. We are just different. Join us. What we say, you can help you offline. You can learn good lessons. It's all interesting to compare people online in real life. Net has its one system, as you say. All it means is text notification. Text is only through thoughts and feelings. That's what I find interesting about it. But still, stop. What is this in the world? What is this? Bloody hell! Like that was quicker. Or was I just taking my time? I think that was quicker. What the devil? When I catch a gun in my reflection, I scream. I run to the phone, take out the sim, fill the floor and crush it. On fire. I don't care. Okay, I think it's the same. Yeah, I think this is all going to be the same. Yeah, it's just the same. So, I can't remember where I downloaded this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the Steam version and go from there, because then I can see all the achievement stuff, because I don't know if this was a demo or whatever. I can't remember. So I'm going to download the Steam version and I'll get back to it. So back in a minute. By the way, if you haven't seen the first part, go see that now. I'll put a link in the description below. But I think this game is relatively new. It came out in June, July. It's a free game. That's why I got it. And you're gonna pop out now. Yep. So let's top my hands. His mechanical voice. I told you would like it. Right. Let's have a quick look at history. No. I do like the music. I start to back away. He stands in the doorway. Longer look at turn to run and glance back. Anything? Glance back. See. Okay, so I had a bit of a problem with recording. I didn't realise to start going through this, so I don't know what saved, but basically I clicked on the monitor that was in the girls' room, and it's brought me to this. So I'll just skip some of this really quickly. So I was always into things that are different, not exactly weird, but different, outside of common understanding, outside of the norm. These yearning led me through my life. If what's happened to me now could be called life. Because of my interests, I became an anthropologist. Because of it, I found my wife, and it stayed with me even after things fell apart. Everything was fine at first. I studied culture and philosophy, or psychology, of certain people from medieval times. The subjects I chose were so specific that very few people had investigated them, yet they were peculiar enough to gain its attention even. I was rather good at presenting myself and my research, so funding wasn't a problem. I gave lectures at a university and some popular science events, and worked part-time at a private school. I soon found myself having a lot of contacts in university circles and among young intellectuals. I married an avid artist specialising in book illustrations who was into goth metal, avant-garde, and not communicating to anything or anyone. When she was in the mood, she even joined my ventures into the depths and beliefs of people long gone. I even started thinking of a career in writing, but it can't be all that good, right? I wasn't even going anywhere in particular. Just a car accident when I was driving back from a grocery store. The road was too slippery, I guess. Luckily, my wife was at home and nobody got hurt, except for me. My body was paralysed almost entirely. I could move only my left hand and my head. It was a nightmare. Okay, I don't like the music. I couldn't live the way I used to. The simple act of going from one place to another became more difficult. What's worse, my wife refused to let me go and was taking care of me. I found it cute, considering her usual traits, but I was frustrated to see her wasting her life because of me. I stopped visiting friends and parties and almost stopped giving lectures. Even doing my research became difficult. I was thinking about ending it all, but this is the point where I had a thought of, was it recording or not, and unfortunately it wasn't, so from here out I don't know. So my family was rather religious, so I just couldn't. Maybe it's a mere excuse for cowardice. Either way, I needed something to occupy my time, to distract me. My wife hid all the alcohol, never mind the drugs. I tried reading books and watched movies, but it wasn't enough. The thoughts were still here, haunting me, always there, whispering in my ear. I pressed on now. What else can I do? And one day, after dozens of complete flicks with cut and paste stories, I finally watched a movie I really liked. I can't remember its name now, but back then I was in awe. I went to found some info on it, and found that the movie was universally hated. I checked the reviews to see what people disliked, started living through false expectations, misunderstandings, ignorance, subjective opinions that are objective as objective truths. But one review really got to me. This person wasn't just ignorant, they were universally ignorant and spiteful. I was so outraged, I went ahead and wrote a comment in the aggressive manner, explaining why is this music so upbeat. I was only able to have one hand that actually helped. I had more time to think about what I was writing. Then obviously there's no one to agree. I spent the next several hours arguing online, and it was great. There was nothing in my world aside from me, my argument, and my problems. One or two people who also commented. One of them made me an offer. Oh, hello. Would you be interested in leaving your mortal body and transcending onto the net? It sounded like some cult nonsense, but sure, I'll bite. My pride was long gone, and I was curious. I wanted to know more. It definitely felt like cultist ramblings. I don't know why I yawn when I read things. It pisses me off. Some mighty interdimensional beings exist in our world, but only in digital form. It's like they're projections of themselves into our world from theirs, or shadows, or distorted copies. They feed on human emotions. These beings want to consume the strong feelings poured into the net. So the cultists, people who are digitized by these creatures, help them find newcomers. People who pour a lot of emotion into the net. In exchange for producing food for them 24/7, they gain immortality and the power to control many things on the net. However, the elusive home world of these beings is still out of reach, even for their followers. Not even a glimpse of you for humans. It sounded like nonsense, but for some reason I was ready to believe it. This story reminded me of an incident that occurred when I worked at a private school. I was going back from work. A girl who dressed there as a teacher was sitting on the stairs, seemingly distressed. She was mumbling something about digital people trying to ruin her and so on. When I asked what happened, she said she was fine because of her ex joining some sort of cult. I thought she was high or something. She looked like someone who would do that at work. Purple hair, torn jeans, you know. So I said something encouraging them and walked away. She didn't care. But then I heard about the cult. When I heard about the cult, things started to make sense. At least, I understood how far it reached. When I asked, so what do I need to do? The answer was quite peculiar. You need to get rid of your mortal body. We can send you a SIM card to speed up the process. It receives data from these stations controlled by us. And this type of data makes the transition faster. Your mortal body will partly dissolve during the process. When the ascension is complete, your astrified corpse, don't know the word, will remain in this world. I was hesitant to believe that, but curious indeed. Remembering that story of my colleague sure made it more intriguing. I was willing to check it out. Okay, I'm in. Can you deliver the SIM to the house discreetly? I'll arrange something. Just give me your address and date. I provided my address and sent the delivery for a week later. I'm still ashamed to share such information so easily. I was consenting to anything that could happen, but I forgot that my wife lives here too. They could just barge in and bad things could happen. I panicked at first, trying to delete the message, but I forgot that things don't disappear from the net so easily. There was no edit button, and deleting the message will erase it from my history. Not there. It was the first time I truly panicked since the incident. Strangely enough, my limited ability to move and hastily helped me calm down my reasoning. I thought my limitations were fewer than happening in the know. Maybe I was getting used. I was afraid of a friend of mine in another country to call my wife away to some kind of important event for a few weeks. It was a pretty big deal in my world. It was difficult, but I managed to persuade her to leave me. I had to agree to have her caretaker. She insisted that the caretaker should be a man. I like to think she was still jealous, which is good considering my circumstances. The caretaker was quite nice. It looked like he could find a possible home invasion, or at least I hope it could. So my wife packed her things and left. Nothing peculiar happened until the package arrived at the promised time. I told the caretaker that I ordered some stuff from my phone. He didn't ask any questions. Okay, that's the same from the other girl. When he left the room, I unpacked it. Strangely enough, it was packed in a way that could be easy for me to open. I didn't turn anything about it. The small box was an envelope. The sign said, "Believe in the net." Cute. I installed the SIM card in my phone. They promised me 17 pounds. network now said eFoodNet, but at first, nothing changed. Even when my body started to serve, I felt no food, both physically and mentally. I mean, I wasn't freaked out at first, seeing how my body blurring. I soon found myself worrying more about how I'd hide the caretaker. Should I hide my room, taking a lesson episode, so I wouldn't see those? After those guys to learn faking an accident with someone in his family, I decided to task those cultists with living in the way, and I calmed down completely. Yeah. The fact that I was so indifferent actually bothered me. It was the out of the ordinary experience I always dreamt of, and yet, until this day, I wondered, maybe I died in that darkness, maybe everything after was just vividly, or an endless vision of the afterlife. Maybe you, to whom I told these stories, don't even exist. I guess I'll never know. They got the caretaker to leave due to some family circumstances. Honestly, I didn't want to know what they arranged. In 2 days, my body changed drastically, fucking hell, and my vision became blurry, like a dark fog appearing before my eyes. It got thicker and thicker, and eventually it covered my eyes entirely. The last thing I saw was the computer screen through the fog. Lovely. What a beautiful farewell to the mortal world. The new world was not what I was expecting. I retained my consciousness, memories and personality, seemingly without any changes. But I was data now. I could only receive other data and traverse from server to server. I had the ability to control anything on the internet. At first I was in awe. Everything they told me was true. I declined my weak, almost non-functional human body and became something more powerful. Ascended to the new realm, where powerful beings dwell among the undying flow of information. I could receive data faster than any human. Finally free, I was able to travel as fast as electricity. And a whole new world full of strange and unusual things for me to investigate. Hello. With being akin to gods lurking somewhere in the endless ocean of data, sometimes I felt them passing by the same server as me. A strong, weary presence. To this day, I don't know how I could feel a presence in the digital world. I was just a bunch of numbers, and yet I could. Maybe it's because of my soul. Maybe a soul can be digitized too. Maybe it's the immortality of the soul we were promised by ancient prophets. But data can be deleted. Does that mean that both souls and God can be destroyed then? Actually, feeling the presence wasn't the only proof of my soul being here that I got on my first day of a new life. Soon after a bit of getting used to this world, I started stalking my wife. All those powers, all those mysteries, and I could just follow her life. Reading all her messages and posts, watching all the cameras that spotted her. On her laptop, on her phone, on the street, in cafes, in dressing rooms and bathrooms. Yeah, those places have more cameras in you'd think. The things I learned, I didn't like them. She tried to sue that poor guy, the caretaker, but to no avail. My body was obviously exhausted. I've been really skinny for the past month because of medication and stress. Why is that red? Police didn't find anything suspicious about my death. Just some person who should have died a long time ago and finally left this world. I even read such messages in the history. I certainly couldn't argue with that. I watched her go through all the stages. Watched her ditch work and social relations. Trying to commit suicide, but then spending most of her remaining money on therapists and medication. Trying to get back to work, but mostly failing. I wanted to stay away, to not get involved. It wasn't my world anymore. But at some point, the growing, howling mass inside my soul became so big that I had to act. I had to settle sizable sums to her account, mask as compensations for old troublesome projects I remembered, and sent the word sorry from a newly created throwaway account. After that, I decided to leave all of it behind and try to live a new immortal life. I started my search for the gods. I wanted to understand at least some small part of them, to know why they evoke such deep feelings in me, such awe and fear at the same time. Why were they so powerful? Why do they share their powers with me? Is it only to give them food? Or is it something more? I started to ask around. Most people here were busy with the same stuff they did online while they were still alive. Consuming media, arguing about it, spying on the lives of others, arguing, stuff like that, for the most part. But then I saw something that I couldn't understand at first. I saw one person's data dissolving, being erased, along with many others on the server. Most of them in the same part of the server as the serving data. I found the person idling in another part of the server, and I asked them, what's happening? They are devouring them. It's happening more and more frequently now. What does that mean? They collectively devoured data of people that did something against the cult, like merging their data together. Usually they send the remains to a remote server and format it afterwards. A rather long procedure, to be honest. Probably takes so long because it's not a power they could extract from the source, unlike controlling the net. You're new here, huh? Everything we have is because of some guy who managed to find those beings on the internet, copy their code and partly reverse engineer it. He digitized himself with this new power and started inviting other people to join him. Wait a minute, so you're saying these interdimensional beings have no part in the ascension? Pretty much. They just exist here and wander these lands. Or why was I told about giving them food? Oh, the guy found out that they grow on servers where people argue emotionally. They like that and tend to gravitate to such places. I don't know though how we went from that to this cult thing we have now. They don't ask for anything. They just don't communicate with us at all, or interact in any other way. Oh, that's disappointing. How do you know so much anyway? Dunno, I've been here for a long time, possibly over 20 years. Blimey. Some parts of my memory are corrupted and formatted. Then you could be the source guy. I could, yes, but I'm more interested in other facts about me. What could be more interesting than discovering you created this new society? Those like parts of my memory were deleted by me. That's possible? Yes, you can alter your own code. That's easy. Never thought of that. You're considering deleting your memories? Yes. Then you can answer me one question? Sure. What makes you want to delete your memories? I was short-sighted. My egotism led to the suffering of a person dear to me. I could have stopped, but I went all the way. I wanted to forget what I've done, and all the happy memories I made with her. The happiness of the past has become nothing but pain. I see. Guilt. Quite understandable. Thanks. We remained there, watching the data being consumed, for a while longer. After some time, the person asked, so will you do it? Do what? Delete your memory? Probably not. Why? Remembering is punishment for me. I see. Don't be so hard on yourself. I didn't answer her. Thanks for speaking with me. It was rather enlightening. No problem. You helped me too. Glad to know. Maybe we'll meet again. See you. I finally left the server.